What are some unique barriers justice impacted women face during and after incarceration?
Yeah, so if we look at the data on women's income prior to incarceration, there's a very large percent of women, I think it's in the 60th or 70th percentile, that were making under $8,000 a year. This was from a data set from, I think, 2022. So could you imagine like $8,000 annually? Women are often the primary caretaker of children, but daycare is also as much as someone's rent or mortgage. Um, Women are required to essentially separate the family in order to get any supportive services from the government. You have to report the child's father and put him on child support. So that's going to cause a rift in the relationship if you are together or co parenting. And if you're going into any subsidized, low income, income restricted housing, he can't be there. And so you're either putting your stability with your children at risk or you're putting him at risk, right?
Right.
That something could lawfully happen to him. And we all know what the statistics are with black men and police. And so it's just a dangerous situation.
Yeah.
So I think that that's a really big thing that women have to grapple with, right? And particularly women of color, right? Choosing who is most important in the family, choosing who it is that you're going to take care of, and immediately reducing the earning potential of that household by a minimum of 50% and could be all the way up to 100%, right? If a woman can't work.
Right.
I think domestic violence is another thing that uniquely and disproportionately plagues women. I think that men can also be victims of domestic violence. I think that it's more prevalent
Yeah.
in the female population and trauma. I would be remiss if I did not talk about trauma and the impact that not healing from that has on women. Men are able to disassociate and compartmentalize their feelings quite a bit more than women are. And so the trauma that happens to women essentially show up in their decision making for many, many years, right? And if the healing is not done decades later, you can still be operating and making decisions out of your trauma. And then when you think about like what does the prison, who designed prison, right? It was designed by men with men in mind. So when you talk about the carceral experience itself, it is not gender responsive.
Right.
It is responsive to the population that it was designed to hold.
Yeah.